Hi guys! Today we're gonna do something I've never done before, and that is a pack with me video because I'm going on vacation, I guess. Basically just going to see 21 Pilots 3 times. I'm going to also be answering some questions I asked you guys on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube to ask me some questions to answer while I pack because multitasking. Why not film a Q&A and a pack with me? Two pairs of shoes that I'm going to pack, and then obviously the pair of shoes that I'm going to be wearing when we go, but my Doc Martens that I purposely bought for this tour experience, and then these cheap platform like Converse knockoffs, I guess. Dear God. We're just gonna give it a try and see if we can pack this. I feel like, see, this is already like, this isn't a big suitcase by any means. Like, it's definitely not a big suitcase, but I feel like it's big enough. But I do know to roll your clothes. First question that I got was tips for a first tattoo. All I would really say for your first tattoo, if you're getting one, is know what you want. I know that some people are worried to like voice their opinions and they're afraid that like the artist won't do the tattoo or something if they don't speak up, so they just like conform and go with whatever the artist has drawn up. Don't do that. Like, if you want to add something or change something, say it, because once it's on you, there's really no going back unless you want to pay a lot of money and go through more pain for laser. So like, just speak up about it. Like, there's no way around it. Just speak up and make sure that at the end of the day, it's what you truly want. And that's the only thing I'd recommend. Aside from bringing water and like candy, because candy really helps, like sugars and stuff. Ever get a sleeve on your arm? Now, I have thought about getting a sleeve before. I just never have for different reasons. One is my grandparents are very like anti-tattoo. So my grandparents don't know that I have as many tattoos as I do. That's about the bulk of that. And I obviously have to take my Tyler Joseph kimono that I scored. Like, this is the identical kimono that he has, and I think this with this looks so pretty. So that's like one of my looks. Isn't this cute? I don't know if I can like pull it off in this look, but we're inquiring about the Weeknd's tour getting canceled because I had mentioned that I was going to see him on tour. And then they mentioned the Highlights vinyl. I do want to pre-order the Highlights vinyl from Target. I believe it's like a glitter version. So I really want to pre-order that. I just haven't yet. It's in my save for later. Believe it or not, my like Target save for later is basically all vinyl records. I was really excited to see him on tour, and I know that like in his apology for like postponing the tour, he pretty much said that he wants to do like really big stadiums. And I've been to a few stadium concerts. They're not horrible, but I just don't prefer them. I definitely prefer like smaller venues and such than like football stadiums and stuff. Because when he said stadiums, I immediately thought like football stadiums. How many vinyl records do you have, and when will you do another vinyl video? So I just did a 21 Pilots Blurry Face vinyl unboxing video. In terms of another vinyl record update, I'm definitely for sure going to have one of those put out before the end of the year. So I'm just going to kind of lay out everything that I have beauty-wise to like pack up, I guess. And get this train a-rolling. Look at how cute this makeup bag is that I got. I'm definitely gonna probably put like toiletries and stuff in here, like face mask and wipes and stuff like that, I think is what I'm gonna do. Do you collect physical concert tickets, and how many concerts have you been to? So for a time frame, I was keeping track of like how many concerts I went to. I think one year I went to like 32 concerts. It was intense. I don't even remember how that was manageable and how that happened. And a big thing that I wanted to do in 2020, obviously before the pandemic, was I wanted to go to 20 concerts in 2020 because I felt like that was just, I don't know, like iconic. I don't know. That was like a big thing that I wanted to do though, and didn't get to do it. In terms of physical concert tickets, I have some physical concert tickets. I usually put them like in collages, and I don't, the big thing is I don't pay to get tickets mailed to me. I just do the mobile tickets because it's just free. The Big Bertha, this is all of my makeup and stuff that I'm trying to bring. So we'll see how this goes, because I don't even think I have like a regular makeup bag. After 21 Pilots, when's your next show? So I don't even know, to be honest. When is our next concert? Oh, I think it's the Kid Laroi. We're seeing him in March, which is still gonna be like cold season. I really wanted to get meet and greet tickets. Like, not gonna lie. But they were $400 a piece. So your girl said no. This one's basically asking what inspired me to keep going on YouTube and how to start a YouTube channel. I started my first YouTube channel when I was like 8 years old, and it was pretty much because I'm an only child and I found a camera and I was like bored. So I basically just did it to entertain myself. But there's like nothing wrong with that. I just wanted to have something to do, and I've just always done it because I just feel like it's an outlet, because I really don't have too many friends, and that doesn't necessarily matter, but I just don't have friends, and so YouTube is like a big outlet for me to just like kind of do stuff that I feel like, oh, like these people care about and they want to see. If you're doing YouTube, just make sure that you're doing it and you're happy with what you're doing. Curious as to what you do for a living outside of YouTube. And they also said one of the realest people on here, which I really appreciate, because one of my like brandings on YouTube is basically just being authentic, because fake people on YouTube just really piss me off. I don't think I can get in trouble for this because I have like, I put my resume like on my resume, I put that like I make YouTube videos, because legally I guess you're kind of supposed to, because it is a source of income, and so I want to just be fluent in letting my employers know like, hey, I do this, like I'm on the internet in this way. I do resell on eBay and Depop, and I recently kind of got into doing it on Mercari. So I work at 2 retail stores. I work at Staples and I work at GameStop. And then I do the reselling and then YouTube. So I have multiple jobs. I'm always busy. I do work part-time at both Staples and GameStop, so that gives me the freedom to like film videos and like be able to like do stuff. This is gonna be heavy as shit, and Brandon's gonna have to carry it because I'm not dealing with it. Sorry, but I'm not dealing with it. I'm gonna put my other palettes in with my jewelry for now. Look at that! She's an expert packer! Concert you're most looking forward to in 2022? Probably the Kid Laroi. Super excited to see the Kid Laroi, and it's in this like really small venue. Like, it is so small. Oh y'all, I totally forgot about the front 2 pouches on here too. We might be able to alleviate some of this pressure in here. We might be able to do it this way. Just tossed my makeup brushes. When you were younger, did you have any tattoo ideas that you think you wouldn't like today? Yes. Yes. First of all, I was supposed to get a tattoo when I was 16, and thank God it didn't happen because I was going to get it on like the edge of my foot, which is a horrible place to get a tattoo because it never heals and it falls out, and then you basically have to laser it or cover it up, and neither one of my foot tattoos now would have covered it, and I probably wouldn't have got either of the foot tattoos that I have now because I would have had that disgusting thing on me. But listen to this, y'all. I wanted a music note, obviously, with a heartbeat, obviously, coming out of it, and then inside the heartbeat was a Shawn Mendes song, and I can't tell you which one it was because I don't remember, but it was like in cursive font, and it like lined up, like I designed this myself, y'all. I wish I had a picture of it still, but the tattoo artist stood us up, so he never came to our appointment, and we didn't end up getting tattooed. So I feel very blessed that he did that. I feel very thankful that that happened because I would hate to have that. We know you love Disney and 101 Dalmatians, but have you ever been to the Disney theme parks? And if not, would you like to visit someday? I've never been to Disney. I've never been to Disneyland. I've never been to Disney World. It sucks. I would love to go one day. It's just so expensive. This question I had to put in this video because y'all don't understand how often I get like Instagram DMs that are like this question. Like I have this one guy that will message me like once a week-ish, ask me this like all the time. This question is, do you smoke? And the answer is no. I don't smoke. I don't do any sort of drugs. I don't smoke. I have asthma and I can barely be in the room when somebody else is smoking without like hacking up a lung. So I don't smoke for my own well-being and my own like health, and then as well as just like my family. And my mom never smoked, but she got lung cancer, so that was like a big eye-opener that like I'm thankful that like, you know, I don't necessarily like look down on people that choose to do that stuff. I have friends that do it, I have family that do it, and like it's their life, like their choices, like y'all do what you want to do. It's just not for me, and I just know that with my health it definitely would not be a wise choice, and I don't want to like go down that path. But I guess I just think I look high in some of my videos, and I feel like that's just me. I don't know. And then my BFF Marissa asks, do you miss me? Girl, I miss you so much. I really wish we could have come to Canada. I really wish we were still coming to Canada, but I know it's really hard to do that right now. So I'm hoping once it's an option that we will just go, because I miss the heck out of you and I want to go on some cute double dates and stuff, and like maybe go to Niagara Falls or something. Will you do a get ready with me for the 21 Pilots concerts? I'll be going on the 27th. Hey girls, stay safe and have fun. Yeah, I think I want to do some get ready with me's. I don't know if I'll do one for each one, but maybe definitely probably for the first one. I also feel like we may be running a little bit late to the first one, so I don't know what the situation's gonna be there, but definitely gonna try. Have you been going live on Twitch lately? Actually, a while ago I think I took Twitch out of my description, so there's no longer a link for it. And I just completely stopped doing my social media cards in my videos. But before I completely stopped doing my social media cards, I deleted the Twitch aspect of that. So I only showed like my Instagram and my Twitter. I've deleted Twitch. I decided to delete it because I felt like it was a lot of time that I was spending like trying to do like 2-hour streams or like trying to stream consistently, and then I wasn't really fully enjoying the games as much because I had people being like, you have to engage with the audience, and like I totally get that you have to do that. I just couldn't multitask to do that unless it was like downtime, like after a match was over or like loading into a game. It was super fun to stream like story-based games. Like I think I streamed BioShock. That was a lot of fun. That was like my first stream was BioShock, and I had a lot of fun doing that. Call of Duty was okay, but I felt like at the end of the day, people were there for different reasons, and they weren't necessarily there for like me. I don't know. Like maybe I just don't get it. It was a lot of fun, and I had a lot of really good interactions on there, and it was great. And I think it was definitely a life lesson. Like I understand that perspective, but I just don't think it was meant for me. How many Shawn shows are you going to next year? or how many Shawn shows are you going to next tour? Can't wait to meet you. Hey girl, if you ever see me, come say hi. We're only going to one Shawn Mendes concert, and it's the one in Cleveland, because I just felt like I didn't really need to go to a bunch of them. I only saw him once last year, and I've never seen him multiple times in a year. Like, it's never been something for me, so I don't think it ever will be. And the last question that I have is, are you going to see 5 Sauce on the upcoming tour? As y'all know, I did buy tickets for, what, 3 5 Sauce tours? Or 5 Sauce concerts. And I'm not going to any of them. We were supposed to travel to Texas. We were actually going to get on a flight and fly for the first time and go to Texas and see them twice and stay in Texas for a week and do like a mini like honeymoon kind of situation. But COVID happened, so I jumped as quick as I could to get refunds on the flight tickets and then on those concerts, because I was like, if this gets rescheduled, like, I don't know where we're gonna be at that point in time. But if they do add like an Ohio show or a Pittsburgh show, because there were none in Ohio, if they do Columbus or Cleveland, or if they do Pittsburgh, we will definitely go and buy tickets, because that's just a little more reasonable for us to do. Yeah, so the day that you guys are watching this, we are actually on the road on our way to see 21 Pilots. I will be vlogging every single day, so you guys are going to have a bunch of content coming very, very soon. So please subscribe, and I will see you guys again in an upcoming video. Peace out, Girl Scouts.